Solo stream. Let's put some YouTube real quick. We finna watch some. Now, Rayanne, do you know about the Kingsman situation? I don't know if you heard, but this is what I've been locked in on. I've been locked in on this. All right, so the Kingsman file, how a 40,000 tournament ended a career.
On January 17th of 2026, a streamer by the name of Kingsman.
Damn, this happened on my birthday. Crazy. Are you care?
265 would release a YouTube video titled "I was kicked from a $40,000 tournament." In this video, we're shown how a creator-hosted Marvel Rivals tournament quickly devolved into one of the most rage-inducing, toxic bullying experience the internet has ever seen, with somehow the person that was being bullied the whole time was the one that got kicked from the tournament. And while this situation may not seem that big, the online world would beg to differ, because this situation went insanely viral on the internet, with Kingsman original video hitting over 2 million views in just a few days. And it didn't stop there, because somehow this situation touched all parts of the internet to the point where NBA teams were making memes about it, which eventually led to a fallout that would permanently change and ruin a few streamers' careers, while simultaneously turning the personally changed.
Good idea is to take a lot of pictures on your back, because this is the only position anyone's ever gonna watch you in. Damn. POV, you're 1 in 8. Damn.
And ruin.
That's crazy to say.
A few streamers' careers, while simultaneously turning the person that was bullied into a superstar. So yes, this viral story flooding your feed has some layers, and we're going to go through all of them. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright, so to fully grasp what's going on in the Kingsman video, we first have to talk about what game he's playing. And that is Marvel Rivals, a competitive hero shooter similar to Overwatch, where teamwork, communication, and coordination are everything. If literally even one person on your team isn't pulling their weight, the entire team suffers, which is why games like this.
And we know that's facts, because me and Tahir pulling our weight on Marvel Rivals, teammates trash, we never gonna win.
This often create the most rage, because no matter how well you play, you're still at the mercy of your team. And in tournament settings, these emotions.
And then in comp, it's not individual play. It's not individual play. You don't get no reward for that. If your team lose, you lose. Shit's trash.
Only get amplified, especially when things like $40,000 is on the line. Now, in terms of the actual tournament where this whole thing started from, it was supposed to be a Creator Cup that showcased one of the recently added Marvel Rival characters, Deadpool, being that he was just released in January of 2026.
The Deadpool Creator Cup is upon us, taking place January 18th, with a prize pool of $40,000.
And although for this tournament, you might see the number 40K thrown around a lot, that isn't how much the actual first place would have won. The reality is, the $40,000 was the total prize pool, while the first place prize was only $18,000. And since there was 6 people per team, the real amount for winning first place in this tournament would only be 3.
Oh, okay. It's 40K within the top 3. Okay. This whole time I'm thinking it was 40K split between them all. Split between like the number 1 team and the other teams getting nothing.
1,000 per person. But the 40K figure looks and sounds better on paper, which is most likely why it keeps getting thrown around incorrectly.
There are some names that you may recognize in this tournament: Necros, J3, Ogre, Fan, Lulu Lovely, Lucky Zeal, Aura Mori, Raylene. The list goes on. This would be a 2-minute video if I named everybody.
And I forgot to mention that this guy was the one hosting it. Going through the rest of HazeBrian04's feed, it seems like the rest of the tournament preparations were solid. On January 12th, he announced.
Wait, where's that?
Named everybody.
And I forgot to mention that this guy was the one hosting it. Going through the rest of HazeBrian04's feed, it seems like the rest.
This right here, this screenshot, this one, the 40K prize pool. This is important info. Pay attention.
The tournament preparations were solid. On January 12th, he announced that there will be 48 creators in the Deadpool Creator Cup, and on the same day, he also announced the captains. And in this context, obviously the captains are the leader of the team, but they would also be drafting people onto their team. Kinda like those recess games you never got picked up for back when you were a kid. But the reason this is important is because it signifies a lot of these people wouldn't know each other. And in a game where chemistry and teamwork is everything, playing a cash prize competitive tournament with a bunch of randoms drafted on the team could be a major issue. And spoiler alert, it kinda was. So now that we pretty much have the basic background and tournament info out of the way, as well as the captains picking their teams,
Who would you like for your first duelist pick?
Wait,
the Deadpool
I
draft?
would like Kingsman, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the first person she drafted was Kingsman in terms of what's it called? In terms of DPS.
Okay, I'm on CC's team. That's
Feel
not
free to
bad.
take
That's
your
not
time.
bad.
let's get into the tournament itself, because after
Okay,
all,
that's
this
interesting.
is where it all started. Now, as you likely heard in the last clip, Cece was the team captain that picked up Kingsman, and she also picked up some other people named Big Puffer, Zaza Stack, Lucy, and Casey.
Okay, these two are also important. Luciasa and Zaza Stack. No, the bald man is the person hosting it. His name is Bazim. Kingsman is just like a no face. Like, he has no face to him. At least from what I've seen. It gets deep. These two people are important as much. I mean, she's kind of the main important person, but these two are also important.
Which isn't to be confused with Cece.
Big
And yes,
Puffer and
you would
her,
be
I don't
surprised by how many people get these two confused. And since the team selections were made 5 days before the actual tournament,
4 days.
some creators
I took both college admission tests, and the SAT scoring felt
Wow, they got hit me with an ad, hit me with my own treatment. I do need to get an ad blocker. I don't know why. I
their
don't have one
opinions
yet.
on how the teams would perform. And in terms of Cece's team, it wasn't that well. And while some people remained objective, expressing their strengths as a team,
Third team in draft order, CC's team. Now, there are some heavy hitters on here. I know you see Kingsman. This guy is the only person I know that nuzlocked himself.
Okay, so there's two duelists, two strategists, and then okay, so they was playing 2-2-2. Actually, no, they were able to play whoever they wanted. I guess they were just duelist picks, like they main duelist characters. Okay.
In Marvel Rivals to climb. If you're unfamiliar with Zaza Stack, godlike Black Widow, by the way. Just insane Black Widow.
other people would
Insane
make
Black
godlike pre-fires and predict exactly what would happen in the tournament, stating, "This team isn't going far. This don't look like a team Kingsman will play well with. Feel like they're not going to take the tourney as serious as him." And I want you guys to remember what this comment says for the future, because immediately after this team started playing together, the problems had already started.
Triple.
Damn,
That's
I'm
what
not
makes him
playing
really
this.
good is triple support.
Is anything I
We're not gonna run triple.
We're not gonna run triple support for the tournament.
No, we're not.
Where did you get that idea that we were?
GG, we lost. What?
Right. Where is this triple support coming from?
I don't really
Okay, then we don't play. Okay, well, this is gonna be a hard tourney then.
Automatically, the biggest problem this team was facing
Okay,
was coming up with a strategy. Certain team members like Cece and Zaza had one idea of playing, while Kingsman had another. The only difference was that Kingsman's strategies were based off of experience and logic, while theirs was based off of vibes. If I hadn't already mentioned off of experience and
insane.
logic, while theirs
Yo, this boy came with me and lied to me. Let's hop off Widow.
was based off of vibes.
This
If
AI
I hadn't
think is
already
going
mentioned
too
by
far.
now, Kingsman was by far the best player
Who
on
is
that
Ounce?
team.
My
At
turn?
that point, he's had thousands of hours of playtime, been ranked
Wait, what's going on? There's... Oh, it's just me and the mic. Okay. I thought it was going too crazy. What's here talking about? Anyways. Okay, we good.
one before on the leaderboards, and had already been top 500 on every role in the game.
Oh, he was top 500 in every game. In
It was
every
based
role?
off of vibes. If I hadn't already mentioned by now, Kingsman was by far the best player on that team. At that point, he's had thousands of hours of playtime, been rank 1 before on the leaderboards, and had already been top 500 on
Rank
every
1
role
on
in the game.
leaderboard?
Meaning Kingsman
Wait, was that
wasn't just good
controller?
at the game, he was elite.
I don't
Damn.
care about, like, guys, I want to win the game. And I know what will work and what won't work. I've played this game for thousands of hours, okay?
Damn.
I know exactly what comp
Top-
will work and
exactly.
exactly what comp will not work. this is just how it works. Respectfully, I've been rank 1 before. I've been top 500 on every single role. I'm very accomplished. I know what I'm doing. I'm not being egotistical about it. I'm simply stating the facts. That's what will happen. I'm just here to win the tournament, you know?
Based on this information and his skill
Hold on, let me
sets,
change
99% of people would listen to him in a tournament setting, and that's the logical thing to do. However, in this scenario, that didn't
Hold
happen.
on real quick. Oh snap! I didn't even know the live was. Okay. Bro. Hello? Get me off of this. I forgot this live jump was even going on TikTok still. Hold on. Alright, bet.
Which led to more arguing.
So for
Bucky
real,
will
bro.
prevent that.
Like, no one is living a 5-man run into their spawn, bro. Kingsman, shut up, bro. Just mic
They're
off in
living
2
with triple
seconds,
support.
bro.
Thank
You
you.
made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so
Both cats are getting annoyed now.
point proven right now. You
Alright, pay attention to this, y'all. Both of this is important right here. This right here is so important. This is him right here. 18, 2, and 1. He got 18 kills, 2 deaths, and 1 assist. That's CC up top there. 5 and 4. Not really that good considering their tanks over there is 11, 3, and 8 and 2. That's not good. Their tank, Mother, whoever this is, they're playing good. They got 10 and 3, but they're playing Angela. Now this is so important right here. Zaza being 0 and 5 is insane for this simple reason. Zaza would not switch off Black Widow. You would smoke with all, it don't matter. You would smoke, what's WM? Zaza she would not switch off Black Widow, and that's what created the problem right here. Everybody else, I mean, Casey could be doing better. She's 3 and 5. Or Lucy could be, I mean, Lucy's doing decent, 6 and 3. But he is legit carrying this team. You would smoke them all? Exactly. I'm frying them all. I'm telling you, I'm frying them. Let me get onto the game. I'm frying them. Me and Tahir would have beat this team with the way they playing. If CC's tanking, I'm cooking her. I'm telling you right now, I would be cooking her. I would legit be frying her. I would be cooking on tank right now. If I was on this team, I'd be cooking that tank.
You understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making me feel like shit.
And it's not.
So this is after Kingsman was saying, yo, hop off Black Widow. That's not gonna work. We need to run something different. And he's like, yo, just listen.
Shut up, bro. Just mic off.
They're
in
living
2
with triple
seconds,
support.
bro.
Thank
You
you.
made your point and it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so
Both cats are getting annoyed now.
point proven right now.
Xbox
Do you
One,
understand?
I got PlayStation.
Well, you've been making
Get
me
this!
feel like shit. Of course I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not
Wait,
see the
wait,
problem right now?
First of all,
It's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even.
In this segment that I just played, he's arguing with Zaza and Cece on why Zaza shouldn't be
I
playing
haven't
Black
played Sparking
Widow.
Zero in so
Kingsman
long.
is arguing that Zaza should play a better character that best suits the team's needs, which as a result would give them a better chance at winning the money. And the two girls are arguing back that they should be able to play whatever characters that they want, completely disregarding Kingsman's logical and strategic idea.
the way
And
he put a
remember,
clown
this
different.
tournament is for a cash prize, meaning they should be willing to play whatever character best suits the team.
So they threw everything. They threw 3K down the drain for to play whoever they wanted. Are we serious?
It also doesn't help that the Black Widow in question,
Are we
Zaza,
serious?
is currently 0 and 5.
Like, are we serious? She's 0-5 talking about, let's play whoever we want. Let's play whoever we want. Like, God.
Meaning she has 0 kills and 5 deaths. Kingsman,
Like,
on
she's
the
not
other
proving her
hand,
point
has
where she should
18
stay
kills and
Black
2
Widow.
deaths. And he's quite literally carrying his team right now. So once again, not only does he have the resume of being the best player on this team, he's also proving it in real time. However, the team he's playing with would rather argue than listen to him.
Guys, listen. You may not want the money, but I do, okay? I really want to win. I need money for college. I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest to get the right composition.
The logical person is switch off.
I will use you, bro. It's not happening this game. Maybe you could consider it again, but like, I don't think so, bro.
And in case you guys couldn't hear, their response to him saying he needs some money for college.
Ignore this, y'all. Ignore this, ignore this, ignore this. But yes, the logical thing anybody would do is switch off. I was telling, I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't care, but she pissed me off now. Exactly. It's like, bro, my girl hates Marvel Rivals, and yet this junk actually caught her attention, and she legit said she should switch off. Mind you, my girl don't know anything about the game. And even she's like making, I didn't even have to tell her, hey, I didn't have to tell my girl, oh, she should probably switch to another character. That was the real thing. Like, why would you not want to switch? Why? It don't make sense. Why would you not want to? Why is she playing Black Widow? Because she's apparently the best Black Widow ever. She's the best Black Widow. She's low-key playing her to be petty, not pretty. Wait, cause she pretty. Like, I don't know, but bro, she should not be playing Black Widow.
Will mute you if you keep talking about this topic. It isn't happening. Interactions like these between the team and Kingsman would increasingly become normal, up until the point to where they were practically just bullying him for having an opinion.
If we run into like Snake Case's team, can you please play Bucky? Because these teams.
I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. You're making me mad, bro. We've been playing against Snake Case's team. This is their team. The only difference is one support player, bro. We won! Shut up now, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. This is fucking getting annoying and you're making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow.
You're making Zaza sad. You're making Zaza sad. You're making Zaza... You're making Zaza sad. Oh my gosh, she's making Zaza sad. She's making Zaza sad. Zaza's 0-5. Zaza's 0-5. Zaza's 0-5. Zaza 0-5. What are we talking about? What are we talking about right now? Like, what are we talking about? You're making Zaza sad. Zaza should be sad. She's 0-5. She's 0-5. I'm telling you, they would try to give me a ban on Twitch if I was inside this lobby. Cause the way the way these people be making me mad on this game is actually crazy. I actually get so mad playing this game with people that are trash. Like, bro, this shit is annoying. And it be, these gotta be the people in my lobby too. They gotta be the same people in my lobby. The reason why we be getting dogged on. Like, this shit is trash.
Making Zaza sad. Like, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna play Black Widow, so just shut up for 2 seconds and just play this goddamn sprint.
Games.
Listen, guys, I have
she's
no.
not gonna be good every game. I like, honestly, yeah, but
I'm just saying.
she has 270p. Golly. Plug up your Ethernet cable. Damn. Plug up the Ethernet. Why?
Purely for the composition.
Not gonna be good every game. I like, honestly, yeah, but
I'm just saying purely for the composition, like Bucky or something that can peel for the sports. If you're getting perma-dove like that, is better because Widow is so frail and so squishy, and I know this because I've gone against every Black Widow, #1 Black Widow, all of them, and you run full dive,
Yeah, let her
and
play
top
Black Widow.
elo,
Forget about the money.
you just dive her and you explode her like a bug. That's just what happens.
Yeah.
That's
Such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow.
And it's at this moment of the video where you guys will probably realize this isn't even about the game anymore.
This is an ego thing. This is legit ego. They're playing with his money because they're egos. She could play her after the tournament. In no way, shape, or form has Black Widow ever been player like this. No, in no shape or form has Widow ever been reliable as a DPS in any game. Not quick play. Exactly. Imagine ruining your career for that. Not quick play. Not regular comp matches. Not even in the Marvel Zombies. You should even be playing Black Widow. No, none of these modes you should be playing. Not even in a training facility. Don't even pick Black Widow up in the training facility. Don't do it. Like, come on.
Moment of the video where you guys will probably realize this isn't even about the game anymore. It's about ego. No matter how much Kingsman tries to apply logic, these girls' egos are just too big and they won't listen. Which honestly brings us back to the beginning of the video where
I seen this chat. I seen this video. That jet is actually, this jet is so funny. I love the memes from this. Even though like this AI shit is getting out of hand.
Big and they won't listen. Which honestly brings us back to the beginning of the video where I said hero shooter games cause the most rage. Because no matter how well you play, you're still at the mercy of your team. And in a situation where your team would rather bully and be toxic to you rather than listen, there's simply nothing you can do about it. After the team was finished playing scrim / practicing for the tournament that was coming up, while on
mind you, when they was winning and she went 0-5, that was practice. That was practice. That was even in the tournament. That was practice. Like, what are we talking about? You went 0-5 in practice. You went 0-5 in practice. Hold on. Play it.
That ain't it, y'all. Listen, man.
That ain't it. That ain't it. You went 0-5 in practice.
Stream, like 20 minutes later, scrim / practicing for the tournament that was coming up. While on stream, like 20 minutes later, Kingsman would receive a notification that said he was kicked from the tournament.
Okay, guys.
That man got kicked before the tournament even started.
Well, I was just kicked out of the tournament. Well,
they should do a trade.
Unfortunate. Yep. I know. I've been messaging Bazim for the past like 20 minutes and there's nothing to do. I just gotta get removed, I guess. Wow. What a joke, bro.
The story goes that after the team was done scrimming / practicing, Zata Stack's boyfriend named Kaplunk_, who's also in the Marvel Rivals community, clipped a bunch of out of context clips of Kingsman going back and forth with the team and proceeded to send them to the tournament's host, Basim. And Basim, without confirming or even talking to Kingsman himself, promptly removed him from the tournament, which is absolutely insane.
So that's why he got removed, y'all. Because Zaza's boyfriend, the Black Widow that went 0-5, she went 0-5. Her boyfriend took clips out of context and sent it to Basim, which is the event organizer, and he got kicked. He got kicked because of that. So yeah. That's the reason why he got kicked out the tournament. They were out of context clips to make him look toxic. And yeah.
Kingsman was kicked out of the tournament.
I want to see if he dives into this junk more of like what happened, the aftermath. I want to see if he dives into that more. If not, I'm going to pull up another video.
Not by anybody else, not by any prod member, not by anybody else, all right? The reason for that is because he violated the rules that are completely written perfectly in the Discord. Warning is not an option, no. Because if there's warnings, everybody's going to get warnings. There's a zero tolerance policy. A lot of people to switch to different team comps. I understand he wants to win. I get it. You cannot avoid the fact it was very toxic. There's a lot
What makes it so toxic? Their interaction with it makes it toxic. He's not.
It's toxic. It's toxic.
Very toxic. There's a lot.
What makes it so toxic? Their interaction with it makes it toxic. He's not being bad. This guy's acting like this kid broke the fucking law because he wanted to win the game. What the fuck is happening right now?
And that right there, friends, is what led us to...
Like, why couldn't they get kicked for pure ignorance? That's toxic. That was toxic. Them throwing the match, basically throwing the match, handing over the match to the other teams because they want to run Black Widow when she's not a good character in the game, and refuse to switch just because Kingsman said, yo, can y'all switch? But since you just wanted to play him, come on now. Let's stop.
Kingsman posting an hour and 16-minute long video titled, I was kicked from a $40,000 tournament. I think it's also important to add that after they kicked Kingsman off the team, they got destroyed in the tournament, coming second to last as a team and losing 7 out of the 8 games they played.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the games. Here's the games right here, y'all. Okay, boom. 18-8. That's not bad, but DPS you should be doing more. You should have at least 20. Cause I know these are multiple rounds too. Actually no, these look like one rounds. 16-14, horrible. You should not be 16-14. 16-14 is insane. 14-6, debatable on that. 7-4, that's pretty bad. This has gotta be the worst game right here. 10-8, I don't know. That's kind of pushing for worst game. Actually, no, these are multiple matches. At least that's what it looked like. But yes, they went 1 for 8. 1 for 8 in matches. Like, that's insane. Me and Tahir has never gone 1-8 during anything. We've never gone 1-8. That's insane. Okay, she got a little 30 point. She got a 30 point. That's good. But is she playing Black Widow this entire time for each one of these?
So yes, they second to last as a team and lose.
Second to last as a team with, I think it's 8 people, 8 teams. So yeah, they went 1 for 8. They're 1 out of 8 teams, and they went 1 for 8 inside the matches.
7 out of the 8 games they played. So yes, they quite literally got their best player kicked. Now, after Kingsman posted the video on his page, it started gaining a bit of traction, which prompted Zaza Stack's boyfriend Kaplunk to release a 24-page Google document.
Oh, this is the manly white knight simp who reported Kingsman and made it 24 pages. He told everyone to direct hate towards him, yet privated his ex, deleted videos that had thousands of comments. Kaplunk. Did he?
Explaining why he got Kingsman kicked. And obviously, since we're this far in the video, we know that Google Doc was BS, which is why he deleted it and privated his Twitter account. But unfortunately for him, people saved it and now we can read it.
Of course. Of course. This is the internet. Why didn't you think people was going to save whatever you put onto the internet? If it's something like that, nobody's going to leave some Google Doc just to disappear. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Why would you ever try to delete? That's the one thing you cannot ever do on the internet. Do not ever try to delete nothing because the internet never forgets. They always have saves. They save the junk. Come on. You can't ever do that because then now you just look pussy for real. You look pussy. You can't do it. You look pussy. You cannot take down none of your shit.
So to give a simplified sum of what's inside this document, basically Kaplunk was accusing Kingsman of being constantly negative to the team, hurting the team morale, and crossing the line from competitiveness into unprofessional. And mind you, he apparently did all and crossing the line from competitiveness.
What's this? Okay, this one, he's 13-2, still got the most kills on the team, but he's Magic. and he's DPS, so that makes sense for him to be doing. She's 2-1.
Into unprofessional. Okay. And mind you, he apparently did all 3 of those things by simply asking Zaza to switch off of Black Widow. And I just want to give an FYI, Kaplunk had nothing to do with the tournament. He was simply watching his girlfriend play on stream, got mad, and then decided to get Kingsman kicked. And the fact that some random streamer's boyfriend had that kind of power is...
Like, look at his junk. Maji, like, I get that's your girl. Okay. I'm gonna give him leeway because, like, that's your girl. Of course, you'll want, like, your girl to not be bothered type shit. And you looking to protect her. But, bro, your girl was wrong. Your girl was wrong in the situation. She should have switched. Yeah, it's pissing me off. He's been on to her since the draft, and she hasn't wanted to stir the pot. But he is slandering her in front of his 200 viewers.
Actually crazy to me. Anyway, after this insanely one-sided Google Doc released, something that I've never seen before happened, which was Kaplunk editing the document live while hundreds of people...
What the hell is this? Oh, is this a VTuber? Hold on. Let me not say no joke. Oh, this is an 18+ VTuber.
People were reading it.
Oh! There's no way. Yes, let's not question it. Ignore that. He's actually making the Google Doc while everybody is like going. Everybody's watching his stream and he's editing the Google Doc. Wait, hold on. Let's rechat. Let's rechat. This boyfriend guy needs to go low for a while. His evidence has been blank for all these so far. Oh! I need the video. I'll make it right now. Need the video link. We're gonna try our hardest to win. They lost. LMAO, bro, stop. I can't. No shot. No way they are changing it right now. There's no way he's typing. Oh my god. Why is he doing this? In real time, he's editing this joint.
I was like, yo, the script keeps moving. What is happening? Oh my god.
Like, there's no way. There's no way. Somebody's linked to the doc and they could watch him. This is insane.
Oh my god.
Hold on, we'll pause for a second. I'm gonna let you come back. Like, there's no way. The clip Zaza boyfriend sent to the creator and he believed it.
Your butt ugly, your face is horrible. I hope we stop being friends over this. See you never, Gumball. Your butt.
Stupid ass nigga, like, what the fuck? That nigga is tripping. That nigga is stupid, bro. I love this episode of Gumball, by the way. This Gumball episode is fire. I love that shit. I love this episode, man. That's a legend. Gumball as a show is just legendary. Like, that nigga really thought, like, I'm so confused. I don't think there's not one bad episode of Gumball. And that's not even being generous or being biased. I don't think there's a bad episode.
Oh my god.
Quite literally the most unserious exposed document I've ever seen in my life. But Kaplunk wasn't the only person to make a response to the king.
Wait, hold on. Flare, you back? As done? Okay, bet.
document I've ever seen in my life. But Kaplunk wasn't the only person to make a response to the Kingsman video, because the main antagonizer that was actually in the tournament, Cece, who was also the team leader, also made a response video titled "The Truth Behind the $40,000 Tournament." Now, before we actually talk about Cece's video, I want to go over a few things that people noticed, with one of them being that this is the only video on her channel where she isn't using a face cam. And look, while it might be
she took her face cam off. Oh yeah, I seen the gumball clip. She took her face cam off for the apology. No. Mind you, I'm thinking the whole time, like, she like uses that picture, because I watched a little bit of her junk. I watched a little bit of her response, and she was using that character. So I'm thinking, okay, in all of these, she's like using that character. But look at the thumbnail. She just put her logo, like her legit logo right here, my response, and then an arrow to what's his name's thumbnail.
Out of the ordinary for her channel, considering every other video has a face cam on. By itself, it isn't something that I would consider weird. But that's where the next part comes in, which is her voice.
I'm going to speak about it. I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation with Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but Entei took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I could not have phrased it better, and if you take it from a third-party perspective, you might be able to digest it a little better.
After listening to her talk in this video, it's kinda obvious that she's making her voice sound higher, and you can even see this if you compare it to other videos on this channel. This is how she sounds in the response.
I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation.
And this is how she sounds normally.
I read which site the enemy was going to every round. Watch how I use my setup to secure an easy win.
Hell, you can even compare it to how she was.
It's not too far off. Her voice just got a little depth into that second clip. But no, not bad.
Talking to Kingsman on the stream. This is her response video.
Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but
and this is how she sounds talking to Kingsman.
First of all, is that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing. First of all, is that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
So obviously something's going on here. Some people might say she's playing into the innocent, cute anime girl type aesthetic, where she's purposefully making her voice sound higher so people think she's innocent. And I'm not gonna lie, I am those some people, because I 100% believe that's what she's trying to act like. But I digress, because if you see this like ratio, it clearly did not work. Cece's
70k dislikes. Damn.
This entire response video can honestly be summed up in 2 sentences. 1, the vibes were more important than the tournament money itself.
From day one, I told Kingsman, rule number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team. A lot of you guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario.
And 2, it's all King.
That is W Strat. That is W Strat. Okay, response to that. She said, rule number 1, don't bring the vibes down on the team. 2, we're going to lose if the vibe is bad. Nigga. We're going to lose if we're not playing good. And the vibes are going to be down if we're not playing good. And we're losing. Because you're playing Black Widow. Because Black Widow is on the team. If we sped up our voices, we're going to sound zesty. Who's we? Oh, you talking about just men in general. But what do you mean don't bring the vibes down on the team? The vibes is going to be down if we're losing. And you're trying to make us lose. So the vibes is going to be low.
You guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario.
You guys are underestimating how important vibes are. You guys are underestimating how important it is to play good players, good player comps, and a tournament for money. What are we talking about?
2, it's all Kingsman's fault. Everything in this video, regardless of whether or not she's bringing up Zaza or the fact that she could have managed things better as a team leader, goes back to, well, it's still Kingsman's fault.
And then we get to the infamous game where she's 0-5. I want you guys to understand, she was gonna go 0-5 no matter what she...
Okay, Zaza said she'd swap if she really needed to, but we were never at that point, even 0-5 Widow. The reason why y'all were still winning is because Kingsman was 18-2 or 18-3, one of those. He was carrying the other DPS. So the other DPS was irrelevant. It did not matter because Kingsman was so good that he was playing for 2 DPS. That's what it is. If you have an amazing tank on your team and then a bad tank, if that tank is good enough to carry the weight for both and basically solo tank, then it doesn't matter. But would you not want to just oversee the win? Like, would you not want to just win by a bigger margin by actually switching? If it doesn't matter what she plays, then why not change if it doesn't matter? Exactly. They said, and then she said, she was gonna go 0-5 no matter what. She's gonna go 0-5 no matter. So she's just trash. I'm confused. Is she just trash at the game completely? I'm confused on that.
She's 0-5. I want you guys to understand, she was gonna go 0-5 no matter what she played. Why? Because Kingsman was breathing down her neck, in her ear, for the last 30 minutes.
Once again,
because Kingsman was in her ear for 30... Bro. She was gonna go 0-5 because she's dog water. And she needs to switch. That's not how that works. Nigga, the power of friendship only works in anime. It only works there. What are we talking about? It only works there. In Fairy Tail, Naruto, all of those. It only works there. What? That's not how that works. You're not trash because people are dogging on you. You're trash because you're playing trash. And if I'm getting dogged on, wouldn't that make me want to play harder and like be like, yo, okay, you saying I'm trash, but look at what I'm doing now. I'm 10-5 now. How about that? Like I went on 10-0 streak. I guess Shay never gets dogged on. Exactly. What are we saying? Like you think like come on. What are we talking about? If you're just good at the game, then you will be good. It doesn't matter what people are saying about you. What are we saying? That don't make sense.
And why did Black Widow go 0-5? Well, because I guess Kingsman had mind control. That singular clip basically sums up this entire video. And when you hear someone incapable of taking accountability, it's frustrating, which is why she got absolutely torched in her comment section. Did you made your voice higher in pitch to sound more innocent? LMAO. 61,000 likes. Golly. Bro, fuck your vibes. 42,000 likes. You're like the CEO of not taking accountability. 49,000 likes. And if you thought this comment section was bad, everything was about to get a million times worse.
Like Giannis is legit still an MVP candidate. You don't think his team vibes is low because the Bucks are garbage and he has nobody else to help him? But yeah, he still play good. So what are we saying? He still dropped 30. What are we talking about? He's still dominant.
Because not only was this response not received well by the public, she would now have to deal with Kingsman's video gaining some serious traction. This right here is a graph of Kingsman's video's views. And as you can see, after day 1, it only had 100,000 views. But
100K after publish is insane though. 100K after a day? Mind you, he's not a big YouTuber or like streamer. He wasn't big up until this point, so.
After day 2, it would have 400,000. And after day 3, it would hit over 1 million. Kingsman's video had successfully broken out of the Marvel.
We need to hit those numbers. Like, we need to hit that. Jesus.
For Rivals community and went viral on the mainstream. Suddenly, all at once on every platform, everyone was talking about this situation, and everyone pretty quickly figured out who the villain of this story was, and that was CC. Now, obviously in context, there are multiple villains to this story. For instance, you have Kaplunked, who's the one that actually got him kicked from the tournament, or you have Bazim, the host of the tournament, who kicked Kingsman without even talking to him first, or you have Zaza, he actually.
You talking about Leland or Mark? Oh, you talking about the videos? I thought you was talking about you would have hit Leland and Mark. Nah, we need to hit that.
Black Widow, who wouldn't switch characters. And then you have background characters like Lucy, who joined neutral but at the end was encouraging the toxic behavior on Kingsman. But regardless of all of that, none of them would receive the hate like.
When you have everything you need to get stronger.
Really. I mean, mainly because she's the leader, but like, the CC was also kind of like going off.
Which is probably because she was the most vocal in the stream and because she's the one that made the response video. As Kingsman's video continued growing online, CC would make a few more responses on Twitter, with this one saying, "I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and they were defensive, deflecting, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself and I've deleted them now because I've realized what you guys really wanted from me was a sincere apology. And for those that may be a bit—
You know what we wanted from you? We wanted you to tell Zaza to get off Black Widow, gang. That's what we wanted. Hold on. It muted? Damn, I pressed the wrong button.
apps like TikTok. Those that may be a bit confused, a bunch of screenshots of CC on different social media apps like TikTok, Twitter, and Discord came out of her still blaming Kingsman for everything. With this TikTok comment said, "LOL glazing Kingsman's for what? Now y'all gonna lose, kicked out y'all best player LOL." And she responded, "He did it to himself." Another comment on TikTok said, "Got your best player kicked from the team, goodbye 40k, hello good vibes." And CC responded, "3k and we've got better players and vibes now." There was also screenshots that came out of her on Discord.
Okay, better players and vibes, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how do some of these people be gaining followers? I know, I'm tough to say. I'm gonna say that. Not gonna lie, OKC got trade Shea for better vibes. Maybe they do. Maybe they do because he get dogged on so much, so they gotta trade him. Get Mike Conley instead. Yep. Get Unk for good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get myself canceled. I don't want to be with CC and You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be CC and Zaza territory. And they also have more than me, so I'll really be cooked. I think CC or Zaza had sponsors or whatever, so you know what I'm saying? Let's hush.
CC mock players and vibes now. There was also screenshots
better plays and vibes, but one in
that came out of her on Discord of CC mocking Kingsman for playing video games all his life and saying that's the reason he lacks social skills.
Oh my god. So you got a plan? Well, put me onto that plan then. You know what I'm saying? He spent all 20 of his years inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. You're saying this on Discord, which is the most parasocial, lack of social skill app there is. Do you know how bad of a rep Discord has? But yet you're in Discord. You're in Discord talking about it. And then you talking about playing video games and he's inside. Nigga, you're inside playing video games. What are we saying? You're doing the same thing he's doing. What are we talking about?
Be mocking Kingsman for playing video games all his life and saying that's the reason he...
I'll fuck with Discord too, but we gotta admit, Discord gets a rep for being parasocial and all that. With the Discord kittens and all that junk.
lack social skills. However, mocking someone for playing video games for a living doesn't really make much sense when her career is literally playing video games for a living. It's the equivalent of Spider-Man making fun of Spider-Man for being Spider-Man. Makes no sense. CC also managed to blame panic attacks as the reason of why she insulted Kingsman, saying he had a lack of social skills. And she added, "I deeply regret it and I apologize for flinging another insult. This shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attack."
You know what's so crazy, bro? Not only did she say, "Oh yeah, the panic attacks," why I got on my phone, went into Discord, and said, "Oh, Kingsman lacks social skills. Kingsman lacks social skills, and he spent all his time playing video games." Bro, she added the panic attacks in there. Okay, cool. She added that once. Not only did she add that once, she had to add it twice. In getting help with my panic attacks. She had to add that twice. Oh my. Like, bro, you already stated that you were having panic attacks. You didn't have to do it again.
Community note, she doesn't actually feel bad. This is a PR move. I'm not gonna lie, the funniest part about this whole situation isn't even CC's responses. It's the community notes to CC's responses. After every response she would give, the community note would literally kill any lie she was trying to tell. Damn. For example, on one of her initial tweets, January 18th, she was talking about Kingsman and how she wasn't to blame for him getting kicked. And the community note responded, "You fostered the toxic environment. You were one of the most disrespectful people there." Another example is when she tried to apologize for not taking proper accountability at first. The community note replied, "Even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash."
Bro, the community notes will call you out no matter what. I love the community notes too, bro. It's so funny because right under the tweet, it would legit say cap. It would legit be like, "Oh my God, man, like, I'm so sorry for what's happening." And then it'd be like,
"That ain't it, y'all. Listen, man,
community notes will cook you each time." Panic attacks is a cop-out, and saying, "Oh, I'm going to watch," like, claiming accountability and actually taking accountability. Those are two different things. And I'm gonna get into that.
So yeah, things were not looking good for Sea-Dog. And as she would continue to respond to things on Twitter and keep getting ratioed, Kingsman's video would only get more popular, which led to more support for him, but exponentially as much hate for her. And this is around the time where the story had got so big, it started reaching mainstream attention. And because of that, you had literal basketball team referencing the situation in their TikToks. Like the Atlanta Hawks did when they said how Kingsman felt after watching his old team get destroyed in the Rivals tournament. Like, I don't think you guys understand how crazy it is to have a basketball team post about such a niche drama. Thank you guys.
Look at all the views on this junk. Look at all the views on the TikTok, and then look at the Kingsman vid. It got 1.6. Like, that jug is actually doing numbers.
Understand how crazy it is to have a basketball team post about such a niche drama that you're going through. And the fact that this video performed better than mostly all the other ones is even crazier. And CC's luck just kept getting worse after this, because the next unlucky thing that could have happened. And that was Penguin Zero's finding out about the situation and him making a video about it. Or as some people like to say, getting ulted on. And I'm not sure if you guys paid attention to it, but something else that was equally as damaging to her that also happened while he posted this video was that his thumbnail was one of CC's tweets, basically branding her as the face of this whole drama, when in reality, she wasn't even the one that got him kicked from the tournament. So it's at this point that the entire internet hates CC. Every tweet or response she posts gets like 8 to 10 million views, but only 2,000 likes. In all the comments, well, they're just saying that she's cooked because she honestly is. Her career and legacy in the Marvel space will always be remembered for this. I mean, by just...
We gotta start getting to beefing with people or something, because there is no way. Like, I feel like we be making good content. Like, I feel like I be doing my thing. I know, like, we be doing junk. Like, I feel like we be doing our thing, but apparently it's not good enough. I'm trying to beef with you? Yeah, just message me on Discord. We can get the beef going. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to dish you on TikTok too. I've been meaning to dish you on TikTok about that Jimmy Butler comparison. So yeah, just hit me back. We gonna coordinate the disses. Maybe we'll make diss track battles too. So yeah, let's get on that. Cause there's no way you guys will get famous in one day. Trust. I appreciate it, man. We just need more people to feel like y'all. That's just all it is. We need more people to feel like y'all. Get a community going, and like I'm already vibing out with y'all too. Like, I fuck with y'all, and shout out to the homie Sabria. You know what I'm saying? Sabria pops in from time to time, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all three my peoples. And Flair. Am I missing somebody that pop in? No, I just be y'all three for real. And then shout out homie Roblox. He had sent me he sent me a shiny Pokemon. If you say anything, I don't like panic attacks. Yeah, I'm a state that I'm having panic attacks over the beef action. I think I'm gonna use that. Just let me know what you dissing, and then you know what I'm saying, we could coordinate our disses so like we don't hit each other too hard type shit. You know, I'm probably finna get to hearing on it too. We probably finna jump you and bully you or something. I'm gonna say you're gonna say social anxiety and eating disorders. And yeah, and then you can use that and say, oh, that's the reason I said such and such, such and such, and such and such. Okay, cool.
Taking one look at her Instagram and looking at the comments, this one comment has 10,000 likes, and it says, good idea to take lots of pictures on your back because this is the only position anyone's ever gonna watch you in. And my God, even that was—
That is insane.
That wouldn't hurt me. POV, you're 1 in 8, 11,000 likes. Just as I thought, trash, 10,000 likes. And this is on Instagram, by the way. And I bet at this point, you're kind of wondering where everybody else is. Because yes, while she was one of the main antagonizers, she didn't—
You know that me and McGunner with the pin and it's on fire or whatever? They had that junk.
Create this situation alone. And well, everybody else kinda got off easy. As I said earlier, Kaplunk, which is the one who got him kicked from the tournament in the first place, privated his Twitter account and his TikTok, so there's no really contacting him. Basim, being the host of the event and the one who ultimately kicked Kingsman from the tournament, took full responsibility and said he was wrong.
The people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's like typical to admit when you're wrong and you f***ed up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me it was that's whatever. It doesn't matter.
We need to get into one of these Marvel Rival Creator Cups. Like, how we get into these? Do we need more clout? We probably need more clout to get in there. We need to be popping for to get into these, I guess. But I want to get into these tournaments, man. I want to get in. Not gonna lie, like I'm saying, let me get in there and carry a team real quick. Let me be team leader. Let me get my jump going. You know, me and Tahir gotta be on the same team. That's chemistry. Splash Bros chemistry. You would get in if you was just saying at the game. I mean, I don't play this game a lot to be like insane and saying at the game. Like, niggas got things to do. Niggas got job. Niggas at school. And if I was able to stream more, I would. Like, I truly would. And if I didn't have to edit this and post on YouTube, I genuinely would post more. I actually might post his reaction, to be honest, because
Surprisingly, Zaza Stack didn't even face as much hate as Cece did, considering this whole thing started because she wouldn't switch off of Black Widow. And although in some of her tweets she's doubling and even tripling down on the fact that she didn't do anything wrong in the situation, her tweets are only getting a fourth of what Cece's are getting.
Damn.
But we're not done yet, because things were still about to get worse for Cece. Because in the middle of all of this, Kingsman265 made a Twitter account to literally talk about this situation. And in his first post, he says, "Have fun with your meeting to find out who the spies are in your secret tunnel." And I'm pretty sure this means that she has a private Discord server and somebody in there is sending screenshots of everything to Kingsman, which is just insane. He follows up his next tweet posting screenshots of that private Discord server with messages of Cece saying she just put 12 ads on the YouTube video.
This right here, bro. Fuck. This right here is crazy. Listen to this. I'm gonna lay out the scenery for y'all. This is insane for the simple fact 40K tournament. 40K tournament. That is money. That's money. She puts 12 ads on. She's playing the game just purely for vibes. The money do not matter to her. It does not matter. It's vibes. Money does not matter to her. But yet she puts 12 ads in her apology video. Or in her response video. She's putting 12 ads. How do YouTubers get money? Through ads, through views. The views get the money, but the ads is what really get the money. 13 ads. Well, 12 ads. I meant 12 ads. And mind you, her video is not that long. So, but yet, the money doesn't matter to her. So why did she put 12 ads in her video? Quick, think of an answer. Think. Guess what? The money does matter to her. The money does. It does matter. Because why would you put 12 ads in there? So if money does matter to you, then why didn't you try to win that tournament? Come on. I'm going to give y'all another chance. Think of an answer. Why she did that. She did that to be spiteful to Kingsman. She did that to be spiteful to Kingsman because he wanted Black Widow to switch. And boom. They did that. They simply did not want to change team comp because they wanted to spite Kingsman for being right about it, and they did not like his tone. It's always the tone. Meanwhile, nigga, they're playing the game for money. But come on, let's stop. Anyways,
which kind of signifies she isn't taking any of this seriously. And in his next and final tweet, he drops a Google document. And in this Google Doc titled The CC Files, he posts all of his DMs with CC. And CC starts off saying, "Bro, please
the CC Files.
Do something. These fucking NPCs in my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram comments, streams. I told them not to harass anyone like 40 times in my video. If you have like Twitch names, I can ban them. Holy fuck, they think I'm responsible for banning you when all I said was I agree with Basim. He was gonna boo you anyways no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. Instead, I'm here fighting panic attacks and mass banning people on X different platforms. Make another post or delete the video if you really care. Hello, do you have any response? Just like you want 40K, I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live." And honestly, I kinda did assume that she was gonna ask him to delete the video, because quite possibly no
Now, do I have it even like stated? she's not sorry about anything that she's done. She's not sorry about anything, even though she's just really the most vocal one out of the group. She wasn't truly the problem, but because Zaza truly was the problem, the only reason she caught so much fire really is because she was so vocal about Kingsman shutting up. And so yeah, that's kind of crazy from like CC part. And she probably shouldn't be getting as much hate as she's getting, or like in general, but yeah, she doesn't seem any type of apologetic about anything that happened. She just really wants all this junk to be erased. That's what I got from those messages. She don't care. She just want all this junk gone.
No one could have expected this was going to get over 2.4 million views in 6 days. He then responds saying, I am not deleting the video. It's legit just a VOD, but I have already told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone, and I'll keep saying that at the start of my streams and banning whoever I see. She then requested again for the video to be taken down, and he stood on business and said no. And at this point, I think she's completely lost her mind in the DMs, because she starts...
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer the same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money? Nigga, the whole thing is about money. Holy essay. Holy essay. Bro, the whole thing was about money. What are we talking about? The game was about money. Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I want to kick you if you insisted you stay after you said you want to go play ranked? Thanks for throwing me under the bus into unlimited harassment for X amount of weeks, if not months. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your actions got you banned. My actions got me banned, but y'all, okay. Usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that. If you can't even see how you're in the wrong, you're an asshole for harassing Zaza for an hour and making her upset even after we said to stop, and now I'm getting harassed 10 times fold.
Oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer? The same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour. Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money. Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you want to go play ranked? Thanks for
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. She said she insisted you stay. Oh, hold on. If this person gets to it,
throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of weeks, if not months. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned and you can't accept that. Usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that if you can't even see how you're in the wrong. You are an asshole for harassing Zaza for a whole hour and making her upset even after we said to stop, and now I'm getting that harassment 10x fold. Sorry to hear that. Stop lying, you're not sorry. It then pretty much ends off with him saying, I'm done talking, good luck on the tournament. And her saying, you know, I hard defended you when Inti drama farmed. And then she started going into some drama that was completely unrelated. So yeah, it's definitely kind of strange how publicly she's apologizing, but privately she's still not taking any accountability and making it seem like it's completely his fault. However, it seems like regardless of how much she apologizes publicly, it still doesn't matter.
As team leader, bro, you're supposed to do whatever you're supposed to do what was best for the team, which means you should have told Zaza how to get off Black Widow. Because y'all was 0-5 in scrimmage. So you should have told her, yo, like, hop off Black Widow. Kingsman's right. But no, like, you let your pride ego take over and you said, we're not doing nothing about that. She's going to stay Black Widow.
Because some of her sponsors would wind up finding out about the situation, and as a result, they dropped her. As a direct result of the tournament, she wound up losing a sponsorship with Infinity Mice, and she would be kicked out of the creator program for Solaris GG. And by the way, all of this happened over a completely avoidable situation. And honestly, when I think of everything that's transpired, it reminds me of that one RDC meme where Mark is hiding and crying and his friend is getting jumped in the back.
No. That just reminded me. Where is Zaza in all of this? Where is she? CC's getting dogged on over there, and Zaza's over here. Why is Zaza hiding? Meanwhile, CC was your voice because you didn't want to talk. You didn't want to say, I'm not getting off Black Widow. Come on, Zaza. You gonna leave your mans out there to just get beat up on? Dropped? Is that not crazy? Oh yeah, I'm talking about it. She's smart, but as a good person, that's not what you do. If you're a good person for real, you would not let nobody. The debrief this morning was insane. You would not let somebody take the fire for you. Like, if that was me, mind you, I don't think Zaza and CC not friends. That's true. Zaza and CC not friends. But as a human being, you're supposed to take accountability for your actions, which means you should have stepped out there and be like, yo, CC, I got it from here. Like, you good. She's not clearing her junk's not getting paid attention to. But yes, none of them are good people. Like, come on, you can't leave CC out there to get beat up on.
Of that one RDC meme where Mark is hiding and crying and his friend is getting jumped in the back. And Mark pretty much signifies everybody that was on that team that was hating on Kingsman, while the friend getting jumped in the back is CC because she's
They really left her. Come on, y'all supposed to come out and defend her.
Taking the brunt of all of this. So yeah, while Cece's career is over and her reputation is forever tainted, this situation also brought us the start of a new career, and a bright one at that. If my estimations are correct, before this whole situation started, Kingsman was at either 10,000 or less subscribers. But now, 7 days later, he's at 265,000. He's also currently at 213,000 followers on Twitch, and if this tweet is correct, he's gotten over 10,000 paid Twitch subscribers, and even paid for his college this year, and most likely the next. And if that isn't crazy,
come on, y'all, let's get me to that. Come on, let's pay for my college next. She just vibing when she started it. Exactly. Oh my God! Don't try to start playing Marvel Rivals now. Like, watch out, bro. You don't even like that game for real. Public stoning. No, I'm not gonna comment more on that. But
enough, I'm pretty sure he's earned over like $10,000 from pure donations over the past couple days, with him getting singular donations of like $3,000, $1,500, $500.
Oh my God, somebody donated. No fucking way, bro. FN Donnie Darko donated $1,000, bro. He said this went viral because it needed to go viral. You deserve the success, King. Holy shit.
He deserved what he got.
And it wouldn't be crazy to say that after all of this drama, I'm pretty sure he's earned around this amount right here, which he would have never earned even if he won the tournament. And Kingsman is so up that the brand that dropped CC as a sponsor.
Hold on, I got a little song for you, Kingsman. I got a little song for you. Hold on. Where is that? You know what I'm saying? Since he made that much, you know what I'm saying, we gotta play a little song for him. Actually, hold on, let me not do that because I'm gonna post this. It's gonna get copyrighted.
Was looking to get in contact with him, which
the sponsorship that dropped CC is trying to talk to him.
The brand that dropped CC as a sponsor was looking to get in contact with him, which is just crazy. Insanity. So yeah, this should be a lesson to everyone to just be kind.
And what's crazy about that is, I don't think he should take that sponsorship, because then it's like CC could pull out the, oh my God, CC could like pull this giant and be like, yo, you only got that sponsor really because of me, like I really made you, blah 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 blah. Like she could try to do that with that sponsorship, like, oh, you want to take my sponsors, you want my like scraps, you want my junk, you just wouldn't be me for real. Where's the junk? what am I looking for? The was it the CC files? Oh yeah, it was this video.
Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever, support Kingsman. Like, it's...
Oh, this video is crazy. I'm gonna let this run because we've been going at this jump for a minute, but...
Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever, support Kingsman. Like, it's fucking Israel.
Insane.
Massive day for the unemployed. The Marvel rival are done yapping. We got CC digging herself into it.
Means. I still don't know what that phrase meant. What's his name? Like, is Israel? Like, I still don't even get what she was trying to go there. But it's just like, bro, what are you talking about?
Even deeper hole, she's reached hell. Kingsman himself dropped a crazy bombshell Google Doc. Google Docky. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. I originally was no text leaks. Originally, I wasn't planning to post anything else on this, but I saw this. Go on Alt, clip anonymously, download clip. If there's anything that can help us get him kicked off the team, don't worry. Plenty of people online just as good. Kingsman, like everybody else, is replaceable. Playing for the money, GTFO. There's no bans. Anyway, CC DM'd Kingsman and, oh boy. Bro, please do something about these f***ing NPCs. In my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram comments, and stream. I told them not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have Twitch names, I can ban them. And he is not even lying.
Do not harass anybody you see in this video.
And all I said was, I agree with Basm. He was...
So... Okay, so look at this. This is what I was looking for, I think. Says they think I'm responsible for banning you, and all I said was, okay, I agree, Basm. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can find the...
On different platforms. Make another... Like nobody in this girl's life ever told her to just shut up. Shut up! Yeah, like the video if she needs to shut up. I am not deleting the video. It's legit just a... Also, I'm so glad CC turned the Marvel Rivals creator Discord from a server he has 47,000 followers, bro. You just mocked that CC girl in one day. I didn't know she was from India. All right, now we're going a bit
This is insane right here. This picture is crazy. I think she's talking about the word that rhymes with news. Oh. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Person who made the boss call. This was confirmed, not me. Basm said Kaplunk messaged the staff. I, again, don't want to be instantly framed for something I didn't do. Again, I have 0 DMs with Kaplunk.
Mind you, Kaplunk is not really taking no account. Like, he took accountability, I guess. But he didn't fully take accountability, like...
Messages she sends Kingsman versus what she says publicly is crazy. She is one two-faced person. Hi, I wanted to ask if you could be my messenger to Kingsman. Basically, yesterday I had a panic attack and asked Kingsman to make a statement, re-upload VOD, clearing the lies on my name. Nobody cares about your justification or your panic attack. Stop using it as a blanket shield for criticism. Christ. Maybe if you upped your numbers, you wouldn't be having those.
That's crass.
Even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman, speak ill of him across social media, and fail to hold herself accountable. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. It's already cooked, gang. Maintaining the vibes is our top priority.
Support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel.
These girls all got Twitch TV brain, I swear to God. They breed them in a factory or something. That wasn't even CC who said that. Support Kingsman like it's Israel.
Wait, where is
also, the best thing... Copyright, but yeah, they exploded her in 0.25 seconds. Emotions are high, and I've learned when to step away.
Where is it?
This girl accused me of being...
Oh, where was it? On the couch. Oh, but what I was saying. Okay, boom. She said that it was Basm's call, right? Like it said she got the most out of it. But she should have just stayed quiet. Yeah, that was her whole problem in this whole thing. Like she should just stay quiet. But also, she should have been vocal as a leader and told what's her name to switch and do what's best for the team. Like, when we want to get the vibes going, we want to be cool. Everybody want to be chill with each other, but you need to do what's best for the team to win. which is get her Zaza to switch. But and then she continued to go. She continued to be loud, so she got hit with that. She chose the wrong time to be vocal. But basically, right? She said Bossum called her. I think was in the Moist Critical vid. She was saying that Bossum called her, right? Because she's team leader. She is team leader. So he's like, hey, I was thinking about kicking what's his name over, you know what I'm saying? I seen the Google Doc or whatever. It was toxic. He was being Kingsman was being toxic, so I'm thinking about kicking him. And she said, okay, I agree. And then Bossum kicked him, right? So she was saying that she didn't advocate for him leaving, and she wanted him to stay. This is what she said. This is what she said out her mouth. She said that she wanted what's his name to stay, Kingsman to stay. She did not want him to leave. If you wanted that man to stay, why didn't you advocate for him when he was on the Discord call with Bossum? Why wouldn't you have said, oh, no, it's not like that, and blah, 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 like, we just trying to get together as a team, and, you know what I'm saying, it was a little toxic, but Kingsman and the team, like, we want Kingsman on the team. You could have said that. But you not advocating for him is the reason he got kicked off, because you're the team leader at the end of the day. Bossum is going to take your word for something more than he's going to take any other member's word. Because one, he called you. He didn't call any of the other members and be like, oh, such and such. Nobody else knew that he was getting kicked except for you. Because you're the team leader. Your word holds weight, and that's the reason why he called you. So, yeah, you could have advocated for Kingsman to stay, but you didn't. You agreed that he should be kicked. So, you are the reason he got kicked. You are part of the reason he got kicked. You had the final say in the matter. Just because they was already planning on kicking him. Yep. Clock it. Just because they was already planning on kicking him does not mean anything. That doesn't matter. Like, what are we talking about right here? What are we talking about? So, yeah, whatever you said, that don't matter. I would say the people that's responsible for him getting cooked, for him getting kicked, is Kaplunk. Kaplunk, because he made that Google Doc and screenshotted junk to make it look weird. So yeah, he deserved some damage. CC, you deserve damage. Zaza, you deserve damage for what's it called? And whoever that girl is that made the 6'7" joke, I don't know who that was, which one of the people on the team was that. But you deserve damage too. Cause mind you, you're mocking a college student for wanting money. Like, seriously? Like, what's going on here? All y'all deserve damage. CC, Zaza, you deserve damage for not switching, and you should have been switched. That's one. Two, you're not taking accountability for anything that's going on in this situation. You're not holding yourself accountable. You've been quiet, and you've been letting CC take all the damage for you. That's weak as fuck. Kaplunk, nigga, your girl was wrong, and you made a Google Doc. Basically, like, you're the main reason the man got killed, because Bossum wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for you. So, you should be gone too. So Zaza, CC, you had a chance to save the situation, but you didn't. All three of y'all. And then whoever was the girl that was like 6'7", I just didn't like that moment. It was cringe. You gotta go to.